Red River Podcast is back with another exciting episode. Man, a lot has happened. A lot has happened. I don't remember what was the last episode. It was weapons, or what do we talk about?
Yeah, weapons. I saw that Eli Roth presents thing.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Jimmy
yeah.
and Stiggs. I think that's where we were
Yeah.
at.
Okay. Yeah, so let's talk a bunch of shit. We saw the Toxic Avenger finally. I saw
Yeah.
Nine Inch Nails. I know you had a bunch of shit. Off the top of my head, I honestly don't even remember, so
I
you gotta
saw a
help me
bunch
out.
of shit. Uh Toxic Avenger, Ballad of Wallace Island. I don't know if you got a chance to check that out. Um I saw Caught Stealing, the new Aronofsky. I went to a sneak preview of that. The Aliens TV show. I'm about to watch the latest episode, so I haven't
Okay.
got
Me and you are the same. We're on
it.
four. So let's start off with the Toxic Avenger, right?
Yeah.
Let's start off with the Toxic Avenger because this is the movie. It's so funny. I think you liked it more than I did. And I
Mhm.
think I didn't really know how to process it because I had to like come to terms with the fact that it's like it's you're remaking a trauma movie. That's complete fuck like I mean it's trash cinema of the highest form. Like
Mhm.
it's re- it, it's very hard to describe what trauma is to people that don't get it. So when
Possible.
you right?
It's
So
impossible to explain the appeal if you're not down with that kind of shit.
yeah, you watch it and it either connects with you or connected with you, in 1984 when the original came out,
Oh
but
yeah.
it's like you're going to remake this movie and yeah, I think they did a great job. When I really process it, it's a really like it's a pretty decent budget movie for like a really low budget fucking like DIY movie. And I think that's kind of the thing that like took me off a little bit because I wanted
Hmm.
more insanity a little bit. I love the original, and Citizen Toxie is probably the craziest trauma movie I've ever seen. And
Amazing.
Toxic Avenger 2 and 3 are terrible. They're terrible.
Awful.
They're really not good whatsoever. But 1 and 4 are just fantastic. Um, so yeah, let's talk about it.
They I know what you're saying. And it was, I mean, when was the first time you saw a post on Facebook about this being made? I mean, how long ago was it?
A long time ago, and
3 years? I don't
yeah,
even fucking know, man. So it's kind of like, oh, if they do this, it's cool. Ooh, Dinklage is involved. You got a couple of legit people,
Macon
into
Blair.
doing this. And Dinklage is from Jersey. I haven't seen any interviews with him, but I assume
But
he's down with the trauma cause, But
yeah, Macon Blair,
hmm
who we got from Blue Ruin and Green Room, and like that, this the Jeremy Saulnier universe. So I was like, okay, at least it's in the hands of someone that knows what the deal is.
if this was like if Bloomhouse got the rights to this, and it would be like, you remember in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back and stuff, when when they make the Blunt Man and Chronic movie and James Vanderbeek is playing like Jay and all that shit. I'm
I,
like,
I
what are
love
they?
it.
Yeah, but like what are they gonna gloss? How are they gonna make this? But I thought it had that real DIY kind of heart to it. I
Heart.
think it got more laughs in the theater than any film I've seen this year. People belly laughing, laughing out loud. There's a lot of funny jokes in it. It's almost, I don't even call it a comedy more than a horror. If I was gonna complain about something, and it's not a complaint really, it's just what would have enhanced my enjoyment is the CGI was took me out a little bit. It didn't. It. I don't. I'm not going to say it didn't look great, but man, I would have loved to seen them do a little more practical effects in a way of tipping the cap to that style. I just think, I'm not in their wallet. I don't know what costs to make what and what they
Yeah.
add up against. But some of the shit I just wish was a little more practical effects than just
Be,
head exploding kind of shit.
because you could have made it as ridiculous as possible, and it's still of that lineage. Like people would have forgiven it, because
Hmm.
it's like you're ripping off somebody's arm, and it's supposed to be ridiculous, right?
Right.
The CGI and trauma like really have no business being together. But like I don't know production. I don't know why they chose to do certain things. And like you said, heart. This movie, like when I started watching it, I love the open. I laughed, right? Like when that guy kept killing that guy. And within like the first 15 minutes, I was like, man, this movie is really fu like I was very excited and I felt the heart that it had in it. Dinklage is like trying to get the insurance covered and all this other shit. The doctor was
Yeah.
really fucking funny, man.
So funny. That guy was a scene
Yeah.
stealer right there. And shout out to the off-screen jokes, which is a trauma thing. Like you see, if there's a mob or something, you'll get a couple of stray lines coming off camera, like little jokes and shit like that. There was some fucking funny ass jokes. There was
Yeah.
one I'm not gonna do it justice, but something when they were in that restaurant and they were clowning on that kid with his mother. I can't remember the joke, but holy fuck, man. I saw it by myself too, and I was laughing like a fucking idiot. Like,
I saw it by myself.
yeah,
Yeah, I saw it by myself. I was sitting here. I went maybe we went the same day. Like I went to Thursday.
opening night. Yeah.
Yeah, before the Thursday before the opening.
Hmm.
And I was just sitting here and I told Karen, I was like, I want to go see this movie. She really has no attachment to like the universe, so she was just like, just go. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So I just went and
Yeah.
watched it. And Kevin Bacon, right?
Yeah. Having a lot of
Fantastic.
fun. You could tell he was enjoying himself.
Yeah.
I think he
Uh
really enjoyed hamming that shit up. Like,
Elijah Wood.
I get the vibe. You know, when you watch a movie and you feel like I bet people had a lot of fun making this fucking movie. You know,
Yeah.
maybe not getting the distribution, but making the film, it looked like they were having a good time.
Yeah, and so like I said, the one thing I think like I just wanted a little bit more violence.
Hmm.
Um and that's really it, but it's such a like ridiculous like kind of like critique of it. Like I wanted it to be crazy, but at the end of the day it's like you can't one up that original because
No,
it's just lives in an absurd universe of 1984 in
it's one
this
of a
like
kind.
yeah, it's just impossible, but they just made a really glossy like if they made a really good version of it, and that's really what it was. Dinklage and his son's relationship. The I love the band aspect of it, that which kind
Mhm.
of reminded me of the Cretans from Class of Nukem High, right?
Yeah, some good
Uh,
music, some good
yeah,
music in there. I think I heard some Sabotage at one point. I was like, what metal band is this? I know this fucking song. I
that
was like,
makes
who the
sense.
fuck? They had a couple of old metal tracks. And then the Motorhead Overkill or what, right? Is that what they played when he
They did.
busted
They
up that shit?
they played Overkill, which Lemmy has such a strong relationship with Trauma,
Hmm.
that it was like really cool. Like it was like a really cool nod to it. And having Dinklage sing Overkill was just really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I
You
think he was
know,
in a punk band growing up in Jersey or something like that.
he
But
was in a band. I think it might have been a punk or a ska band or a punk ska band, whatever the fuck.
the way I look at it is like I remember when remakes started becoming a thing, and there was a lot of people that like, I won't watch a remake ever, and this and that. I'm always, I kind of, I'll gatekeep and be protective of some titles that I really love. I can't help myself and shit, but no one's taking your original copies away and throwing them in a bonfire. If anything, it's if you do a respectable job, be respectful to the original material, do a little something new with it, and get a bunch of new people in like interested in it, and maybe they go back and watch the
And
other shit.
and that's what they
And I
did.
think they did it. They did
Yeah,
that, so it's a win. I think.
that's what they did, man. They really made it their own. Um, and I'm thinking the ending. there were some really funny things with the end, where
Yeah.
like the girl that he was with was like, I have an idea, and she goes, the two guards like shoot each other, and he was like, cool idea. He was like, that wasn't my idea. Like it just, I don't know, just like little things like that were very well done. Macon Blair showing up in two scenes was really cool, especially the ending with Lloyd. Um, yeah, when I felt it was really unfair of how I felt when I left there. I was like, oh, I thought it was just gonna be a little bit crazier. But then
Mhm.
I thought to myself, I'm like, well, you're an idiot. Like, what do you want? Especially with that climax and fucking like the transformation for Kevin Bacon. Um, and it was just really good. So yeah, it was well worth the wait, and I hope people watch it. And yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, me too, man. I hope it did well. I didn't see the box office, but I know it's still in my AMC this week, so that's always a good sign if it makes week number two, you know.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Um, I hung out with the call out culture guys on Monday. I went out to Park Slope, so shout out to Alaska. Um, the three people on the podcast, Alaska, which, he's been on our show a couple of times. Zilla, Rocca from Philly, and Curly Castro. And so they put together this event in Park Slope, like early too. You would have loved it.
Oh, I love the early bird special.
6 p.m. to 8:30.
Uh,
Yeah. It was like they were catering
Mild for the night.
yeah.
That's the shit, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
Right. So I sat in about 2.5 hour of traffic. I missed half the show because
Uh,
God forbid that you want to leave anywhere and get to Park Slope at 6 o'clock, which
Forget it.
didn't happen. But it was a lot of fun. I met up with our boy Jake, who's been on the last couple of episodes with us. I got to see Breeze Ever Flowin' do a couple of songs. I got to see Shrapnel, which is Prem Rock, and Castro. I miss Creech, who we've had on the show too. Creechonomics from Rebel Matic. Shout out to him. I missed Tim's set too. But I did get a chance to watch Vortal Mega, which is half of Cannibal Ox, and he hasn't been doing anything, as far as live music goes. So it was a super treat to watch him come out and do like it was like 5 or 6 songs off of like that Cannibal Ox album, and
Nice.
there was a lot. It was just a cool vibe in the place. Afterwards we had conversations, talked music, talked horror movies. Um, and that's it, man. It was a good time. Keep an eye out for future events that they're going to do there. I think they do it maybe like once a month or something. I forget. But yeah, and check out Call Out Culture podcast. They do a lot of fun stuff. Super minutia, like a little bit more geared towards like the hip hop universe than we are. We'll do our hip hop, but they cater to that, of course.
Yeah.
Some sports too. I think they do like basketball
Yeah.
stuff, which I
Well,
never
you
listened
sat
to.
in on a hair ballad, right? Was it ballads or what? I can't remember. Or hair
I
metal?
sat in on 3 episodes so far. I'm an OG
Oh,
right now. So
you're
I
gonna get
did.
like a robe or a fucking watch soon or something.
I'm waiting. I did the first one I did was the horror movies, and they do it interesting, right? So like Tim is like a genius. Tim's a great producer. So he does everything in like a bracket style when we do stuff like this. So he picks 68
Hmm.
movie titles, and then from there he breaks it down, seed, top seed, and then the regions, and then like everyone there has their own pick until you get down to the top 16, and then from there it turns into a vote. So it's really interesting the way he does it.
Wow,
Um,
man. Like
and
the
then
NBA draft they got going on over there. They
yeah,
got
yeah, yeah.
lottery balls and shit.
So I did that one. I did what the fuck? Oh yeah, the hair ballad one.
Yep.
And then I did just recently the duet one with the intergender duet. So it's like male, female, not in the same band duets.
So Ozzy and Lita won, right? I assume.
At the end of the episode, spoiler alert, if you don't want to sit through, 2.5 hours of that. It was crazy too. It was a lot of fun because Blockhead was on it, and I'm a big Blockhead fan from like the Def Jux Era Party Fun Action Committee, Yak Balls, which
Mm.
also, a rapper that I like. Whole bunch of people on there. So it was a big treat for me. At the end, I shouted out Lita Ford and Ozzy that didn't make my three shout outs were Lita Ford and Ozzy, obviously, the Hives and the Cyndi Lauper Christmas Duel,
Oh
which is
shit.
like the ultimate duet.
Hmm.
And then just for the nerds, the underground nerds, I did Paul Barman and Princess Superstar. They all laughed.
Nice. Did the Pogues and Christy McCall make an appearance?
They
Oh, I
did, yeah.
hope.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we gotta get him on. Maybe we do some a horror show coming in because this is I mean, I don't know about you, but this weather. I was down in Florida for a couple of days, and that actually it was rained every day, so it was green and everything like that. But man, that weather down there and coming back here and feeling that sweet breeze and
Woo!
the and
Yeah.
October's and horror's in the air. It's like this is
I
the time right now,
I
man.
I heard you roll down the window to the airplane on the way in. Is that true?
Yo, I woulda, I woulda. Yeah, just down there with the old man doing set up a couple of TVs, a computer, got some phones cleared up, working. It was like a tech help visit,
Yeah. You're like, all right, let me set you up. Let me lace you up this new remote control, and
I was
I'm
like, I got
out.
2 days in here. I had to make sure the Blue Bloods was on the TV. The Blue Bloods at volume 90 blasting because my dad's got the hearing problems like I'm gonna have. But
One for every year.
yeah. But man, this is I've been getting have you been this is our season starting. Have the Misfits made appearances in your rotation? Are you jumping in there? Some typo negative? Are you busting out some shit? Any rituals you're gonna follow this year? Watching all the Halloweens? What's on deck?
Always. The Misfits always make an appearance because around this time, Cover Me Bad, the cover band starts getting ready for like whatever shows we have on deck.
Hmm.
We have a Halloween show on October 20th 25th at Mr. Beery's, so we're
Up those
working.
tickets, fam.
Yeah. Definitely. You don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out. So we threw in, Halloween
Nice.
skulls, Halloween skulls, holy shit,
The rest is all Graves era, I heard.
Last Caress at Graves. Yo, man, I know people hate me, but American Psycho had some really good songs on there. I know I'm not supposed to say that anymore, but
Yeah.
for the three people that listen to us talk, like they're,
Yeah.
they're angry right now. Sorry,
They're
Hugo.
out there.
But yo, I'm like, why am I blanking on like uh
You watch the whole Halloween series top to bottom every year?
yo, I'm like bugging right now.
What?
So I'm gonna stop because like why am I blanking on a fucking Misfit song title? Hold on a second, because now I'm stopping the show because this is outrageous
Oh.
right now. Astro Zombies, yeah, Astro Zombies and Les
Oh.
Perez. God damn it.
All right.
And then on November 8th, we're gonna do a dance. We're gonna do a dance that's the Enchantment Under the Sea dance, which is basically like a reenactment of like the Back to the Future thing.
Get out.
So we learned a bunch of like fucking old school ass covers and shit, and we were all
Where's
gonna
that at?
Sand City and Lindenhurst.
Is it starting at 6 p.m.?
I don't know. I'll throw the word in. I'll be like, how early can we start this thing?
Man, some fun shit jumping off in Lindenhurst.
So yeah, but we yeah, yeah, yeah. I love this place. But yeah, all right. So you just asked me a question. I totally forgot.
Oh, I said, every season, do you watch all the Halloween movies? And are there any you bypass besides Rob Zombie?
Uh I definitely always do one and two because it's such a good 1-2 punch. Like it's just you could just watch that as a 3-hour movie.
One,
Four,
two, H2O ain't a bad trio, too, right there. Boom, 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 following the timeline.
yeah, every year I have a different feeling about them.
Mhm.
Sometimes I like H2O. Like H2O has such a great open, but goddamn, when he starts like fucking one arm, dropping from the ceiling, and he's like a fucking smaller than fucking Jamie Lee in this, and he's got the eyeballs. I'm like, it's the little things like that that really take you out of it. But one and two is a must, and I love four. I think there four is a lot of fun because it still feels like this really like cool dark horror movie. Five, as ridiculous as it is, with every sequel that comes out, five still makes me feel like, okay, this still feels like a Halloween movie. And six is kind of like on the border of like, okay, this is kind of ridiculous. So yeah, I definitely always do those, at the very least one, two, and four. Fuck off. But one, two, and four,
Yeah,
they feel great. And sometimes four and five, because one and two go well together, four and five go well together. Three is optional sometimes because it's such a great standalone. But
sure.
and what I've been doing lately is every movie has a documentary like on whatever box set they had. So
Mhm.
YouTube has them all. So from one to does Resurrection have one too? I don't remember. It has to. So like everything has like a 45 to 50-minute documentary attached to it. So it's like whenever get tired of watching the movies, you just watch like the breakdown of it. So
Sure. Yeah. I've been watching every year with my son and stuff. We're up to part six. So
yeah,
got to
that's
get through
fun.
those. Yeah.
That's fun. And like, because you it reminds me of that meme. You see that meme yet with Slaw?
Which one?
The Goonies
No,
one. He's
no.
just like he's
Oh,
like when you make your son watch everything.
yes, I did see that.
Yeah, and he's like, you're gonna be just like me. It's like Chunk crying and Sloth
Yeah.
staring at a TV.
Can you see
Uh,
yourself watching the David Gordon Green trio again?
so I do because I just what I notice with those is those are background movies.
Hmm.
Like I'll put them on, and there's still certain parts of like one, uh, 2018 kills and ends that I like. But as time goes on, like yeah, like I think the honeymoon phase is over on those, where you're just kind of like, and the funny thing is like the better of the three movies really is Halloween Ends. It's just a better, like so much more shit happens, better soundtrack. You have Sebado, Johnny Goth. You have like all these like cool songs and this like weird version of Halloween. Um, so yeah, it's still fun, but like yeah, like as time goes on, it's
I'm gonna
just
watch it again because I was definitely high on hate when I seen that shit. Um, but a couple years later, listen, anything in that universe, I will always, I ain't gonna
yeah.
get mad if it's on, you know what I mean? And
Uh,
and those are, I mean, those three movies are all leaps and bounds above what they did to the Exorcist franchise. So I mean, like, it's that movie was so bad, like, they scrapped like all future plans for doing anything with it.
they're like we can't do this. But I love the kid in Silent Night Deadly Night. That trailer.
Hmm.
You watched it, right?
I saw the trailer. I'm excited for that.
I
All
wasn't
about
until
it.
I saw the trailer
Yeah, exactly.
and Cineverse is attached to it, like the Terrifier production team. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like they really went for it. And
And shout out to Terrifier team too, because when I was down in Orlando flying in there and I seen the Universal store and Horror Nights just started, I think, recently. So I seen definitely could tell the people that were going to that shit. But in the gift shop, Art the Clown fucking merch all up with the universe. I think they got Friday the 13th Jason too in the mix, which I think was owned by Paramount, but they said they have Jason something or other and a whole bunch of franchises, but their Terrifier was right at the top, man.
can you imagine like when we had Damien on Skype? Like I just really when you think about it, like we saw Terrifier and we're like, oh, this is a really cool movie. I find his Facebook page that had a few hundred likes, maybe like 135 likes on the movie page.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey man, I'm like, would you like to do our podcast? And he was just like, sure. I never in my wildest dreams would have, like, you're talking about like Art the Clown merchandising and fuck it at Universal. Like that's
There was
fucking
Art the Clown like plushies, I think, in
yeah.
there. Like it's wild. And you know it's so great. The best thing about that franchise is they keep it raw, they keep it street still. It's making a ton of bank, but it's still like this ugly stepchild that like never gets like full like when they talk about the big blockbuster bomb like they talk about a Mission Impossible 18 or something like that. They would never talk even mention Terrifier. That like it's like this it's just this force of nature. I love it, you know?
Yeah, when you think of three, it's like, the girl started sticking that glass shard in her vagina, fucking killing the kid in the beginning,
Christmas
bombing.
movie.
Bomb I mean, that bombing of the mall reminded me of Invasion USA. That's
Yeah.
another Christmas movie.
Yep. Shout out to that, man.
But
Good things.
okay, yeah. Special
Well,
shout out to the Alien TV show.
yeah.
We're all caught up. So I know you didn't watch it last time we talked about it. So like briefly, what do you make of the first four episodes?
I dig it. I went in open-minded, didn't know what they were gonna do a lot. I loved how it came in too. I love the opening credits of this show, the way they slowly roll out the logo and show you recaps and stuff behind it. It's so I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool and stuff. And I was on board with the premise. I love what Timmy Oliphant's doing in it. That guy is always solid, man. You
He's
know,
in everything.
he's in the guy's working. He's like Bobby Cannavale. There's just like certain people, like everything you put on, like this guy's
Yeah.
in this shit again. But
It's
he
like
always
it's
does
either
this.
Pascal or Oliphant. Like those are the two
Yeah,
guys that you can get at the moment.
leave some work for the rest of us. Well, rest of them. But I like how he's playing it. It's real like, he's got the android kind of bishopy role and stuff, but I'm like, sometimes I seem like he's like caring. Sometimes I think he could be evil. I love what he's doing with it. I love the premise. Fucking some metal up in there. When they put on Mob Rules at the end of that first episode, I said, "Oh
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
I'm really on board now." All amped. But I
Yeah.
like the cast. I like the premise. I think the replicants. I think they do a good job of acting like children, but without overselling it. I don't know, like they're
Mm,
adult children, kind of. It's kind of a weird
yeah.
thing to do, but the way the two boys like interact and shit, it really reminds me how like two guy friends would at that age and stuff. So I like it. I'm on board, man. The alien, you're getting a lot of alien too. You're getting a lot of
You're
alien
getting a lot
attacks.
of Alien. You're getting a lot of Alien, and what I really like is the attention to detail because I'm watching it and I feel like I'm watching the first Alien movie in certain parts. And supposedly the episode that we're up to now, the fifth episode, is like everyone is like beating their dick to it, saying this
Mhm.
is like one of the best episodes of TV. So I think we're gonna get a little backstory as to what happened, you know.
Yeah.
But like also like the graphics, like a lot of the computer stuff is just so primitive, like the '79 movie, but then also like new, like newer stuff. They
Mm.
do a like whoever's doing the detail to this this is great. So to me, I think Alien, Aliens, and Alien 3, like those are the only ones I really care about. I don't know if you like Prometheus or Covenant, but they just never really connected with me.
Nah.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Romulus sucked dicks. I know you like that one,
oh,
but I
I liked
hated that one.
Romulus.
Oh
Yeah,
God, watch that
yeah,
shit again.
yeah. All right. Well,
But yeah,
speak.
I'm excited, man. I love it. A new horror series that's doing something good, and the fella attached to it has done a lot of good work. I can't remember, his name's escaping me right
Oh,
now.
I didn't know.
Let me pull it, young Jamie here. Um, what do they got? 10 episodes going? Do you know what
I,
the
I don't know.
8 episodes they're doing? Uh, pulling up his Noah Hawley is his name. He's done. He was a writer for Fargo, another show, Legion. I have not seen, but I heard good things about.
Oh,
Um, but I mean, Fargo alone to be a writer for Fargo, you got some chops.
so you're in the FX stable.
Yeah. But solid shit. He's done some solid shit.
Did you watch any episodes of It's Always Sunny or not?
That's no, I have not. Not yet.
Yeah. Yeah, the season already played. There's 8 episodes in there. They're really good. Um, Peacemaker, did you start that yet?
No, I have not.
You like the first season though, right?
I didn't see that either.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yo, when you watch it, you're gonna be
Not for
like,
any reason if that I just
yeah,
there's a million things and that's
I'm
all.
telling you, when you watch it, you're gonna be like, first of all, you want to talk about random music?
Yeah.
Like the soundtrack to Peacemaker is ridiculous. I'm gonna look it up now because you're gonna be like, glad somebody's giving these guys some stuff.
All right.
Nashville Pussy, Y&T,
Oh,
the
Summertime
Choir,
Girls?
yeah, the
Yeah, of
Choir
course.
Boys, also known as the London Choir Boys, Firehouse, just basically a bunch of like random obscure like hair metal bands. Like Vane is on here.
Any Bang
Uh,
Tango?
no,
Hmm.
probably actually Faster Pussycat,
Pretty Boy
Hanoi,
Floyd.
Hanoi Rocks. Yeah, enough's enough. I mean, come on.
Tiger Tales?
Yeah.
Really? I'm just
Wait,
throwing out names out of the top of my head. Is
hold
that
on a second.
that is a band, right? All
I'm pretty sure I saw Tiger Tales
I'm
on
pretty
here,
sure it ends with a Z.
and I'm
Uh,
telling you, I didn't even read it because I was, yeah, Tiger Love Bomb Baby.
yeah, all right. I'm
Yeah.
on board.
Yeah. It's
You
the sixth
wowed
song
me.
on the playlist, but it's a lot of fun. It's just ridiculous, just kind of like the boys, just like less political, I guess. You
Okay.
know what I mean? And John Cena, like I don't know shit about wrestling, obviously, neither of us do, but he's really good.
He's a funny guy. I
I
saw him in
mean,
another comedy that was pretty funny with Andrew Santino. I mean, it wasn't great, but he was like a fake best friend to Andrew Santino and somebody else. It was on Prime. Anyway, it was
oh yeah,
this
yeah, that was okay. That was pretty good.
had some good laughs in it, but he
Yeah,
was funny.
he
He
was a
was fucking
fake,
funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, because what I remember is Hulk Hogan and No Holds Barred. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like,
Dookie.
the wrestling lineage of acting is so brutal that that's what I'm thinking. But like
They've stepped up their
Cena,
game. Batista.
Batista, and The
Yeah.
Rock, who is in Smash Machine, which I can't wait to see,
Yeah.
the new Benny
The
Safdie movie.
AKA The Rock's bid for the Oscar.
Did you ever see
It's
the
definitely an
documentary?
Oscar vehicle. Oh
Did you
yeah,
s-
yeah.
the
Yep.
Smash Machine, right?
Yeah, it's great.
It's fucking brutal.
Brutal.
Like it's pretty brutal. And yeah, so I'm really interested to see what that's all about. Um what about friendship? You know, you want to bring up friendship real quick?
Yeah. I mean, I saw it in the theater. I loved it. Um, and I watched it with my son. My son definitely likes the Tim and Eric vein of humor and like absurdist fucking whatever. So we've watched I Think You Should Leave together and stuff, and he digs that shit. So I was like, oh, you might like this too. And well, I had a great time again the second time, man. I might have
Did you?
even liked it better. Yeah. And it's I just love the humor. It's fucking yes, if you don't like Tim Robinson's style or the show, it's definitely in that wheelhouse, but it gets to a really like insane fucking climax and super dark. Uh it's interesting seeing Rudd playing the straight man essentially. But
I
it's
might
great. And
I'm
I watched
I might have to rewatch it just because like it's on HBO, just
yeah.
recently dropped a couple of days ago, and I watched it, and like I said, like the first like 20-30 minutes I was like, "Oh, this is hilarious. It's funny." And
Mm-hmm.
then I think somewhere along the way, like just whatever detour they made, I feel like I lost the movie,
Mm-hmm.
but it could have been just like I wasn't like I was tired. Maybe I just
Yeah,
wasn't paying
give it another
attention.
shot. Give it
Yeah.
another shot. I think you'll like the payoff by the end. It's fucking wild, and unique, man. Like it's a pretty unique fucking comedy, which I'm all about. And, you know, I see a lot of movies that I would rate like a 5 or 6 this year. Like, yeah, it's all right, but like this was memorable, it was funny. Yeah, I loved it. And I watched the DVD of it the second time, and they had some extended clips and riffs. And there's one, if you've seen the film already, it might be on most of these things pop up on YouTube or something. There's a spot where he's drumming, he's playing drums in the garage, and he has a conversation with a guy, and they go on for like 20 minutes, clearly off the top of their heads, and it's fucking hysterical, fucking
Yeah.
hysterical. But yeah, give it another shot. Get back to me. Did you get a chance to watch? Did you watch the Ballad of Wallace Island?
No, if that's like the Irish movie or something. Like it's
It's
like
uh it's a British film. Um I think you'll like it.
I saw
It's a
the
comedy.
trailer. It's on Peacock, maybe?
It might be on, yeah, I think it could be on Peacock.
Give me the name. I'm gonna
Uh
look.
Ballad of Wallace. No, I think it might be on HBO. Ballad of Wallace Island. It's on one of them. I got it from the library, but
It's on
uh
Peacock. Yeah, I saw this trailer.
yeah, it's good. It's a sweet movie. It's if you're a fan of music and like the effect it can have on people, it's quirky, it's fun, it's a good film, solid film. And the main guy in it is a I wouldn't be surprised if he got like a look for an award or something. He's really good. He's I've seen him before on he works with Steve Coogan in the Alan Partridge series a lot and stuff. If you're familiar with that, you'll know who it is. But nice movie. Like funny. Can watch it with your girl. It's solid. Um, I watched that. I watched. Did you see that Unknown Number doc on Netflix? The high school catfish.
So I tried watching it a couple of times, and I feel like for some, and I love those Netflix docu series, or it's a documentary, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Um,
only an hour and a half, one
I kind
thing.
of
Unlike,
tapped out. Did you like it? Because I just found myself not caring.
did you find out what happened? Who the person was?
No,
Did you get that far? Yeah, watch
no.
it.
Yeah,
Watch
okay.
it. It's
Okay.
absurd how awful everybody is. It's just
Okay.
like like I don't know. I was speechless. And I really liked Netflix putting it out, hour and a half movie. I don't need three fucking episodes of this where you're repeating yourself and shit. Do it like
Yeah.
this, you know?
Like,
But
like
I don't want to say anything, check it out. Get back to me. It's weird, it's wild.
you know what I saw? Just because I said fuck it. I know what you did last summer, like the new one.
Funny you
And
say that. Yeah, go
what?
ahead. No,
So,
I don't
okay.
remember those series that well, so I watched them again to see if I'm like, was I too harsh on these things?
Oh no. You watched the last two?
I saw them back in the day. I didn't like
You watched I Still and I Will Always? No, you didn't. You watched
the
all
first
four.
one with Jennifer. Oh, there's
Uh,
more than that. Okay, I
yeah.
watched the first one that came out. It's
Okay.
a cutesy, teenage, whatever. Um, weak killer, weak slasher with the fucking hook. I mean, that shit gets repetitive. The sequel after that, which was awful,
Awful.
awful, and
Awful.
then nothing else because I was gonna watch this new one, fuck it, just because I watch everything,
All right.
and then I was out. So tell me.
I like the concept. I guess it's based on a book. I don't know much about books, so I'll have to defer to you on that. But I like the concept of a group of people are involved in something that they are trying to forget.
Yeah.
Okay? Hey, all right, I don't know what happened. Let's just move on. A year later, these things pop up again, and now you're just like, okay, like who said something? Like it's just really perfect for like character development and like relationships and stuff like that and like tension because it's like really fucked up, especially if you were involved in someone's death. So that part of the story was fine because I went back and rewatched it because the first movie is up on Paramount Plus, and I thought to myself like, okay, this is fine. It's like Scream light, like in the production and like the gore and stuff. But
Who's worse acting?
uh, it Scream's worst. Is that what you said?
Scream is way better. Better act.
Oh,
Jennifer Love Hewitt and what's his fucking name?
Freddie Prince or Ryan
Yeah, I
Phillippe?
mean, they
Phillippe.
all well, I'll give those two main leads, Prince and Hewitt, exude nothing on a screen. I swear to God, I did. Maybe it's just me, but horrible.
Well, I enjoyed it probably because I watched the new one before I watched the first one again. But I was like, yeah, I went backwards. I was like, okay, this at least seems like a somewhat of a attempt to be violent at the very least.
Okay.
The crab scene, the trunk was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Um, the ending was cool. I
Hmm.
mean, so then I watched the new one. And it was just fucking just bad. It's just like
Yeah.
it had the girl from the studio, which I like. She's really funny. But it was just kind of like the same movie, which was weird. It was just like the same thing, just with different people, and then they somehow dragged Freddie Prinze and Jennifer Love Hewitt back in, who
Okay.
had a really interesting relationship in the second one too. So I get it. But yeah, I just watched it and I was just like, you know what? Like none of like at the very least, give me fucking just brutal kills and some like real fucking just give me something good, and they didn't. And then like the reveal and the acting, and it's just like this is just like it wasn't bad, but it
Hmm.
was just like whatever that notch is right before bad. Like it was just like okay. I did like the ending as far as like the tie-in to the old cast. I
Uh,
was like, okay, that's interesting. But yeah, that made me go back and watch the first one. I was like, okay, and then I watched like a Joe Blow version of the second one, which is I still know what you did last summer. And then I
yeah.
remembered it just from the 15-minute clip. I was like, oh yeah, Mekhi Phifer, and like they just basically like gave these two poor black cast members like literally nothing. They're just like
Randy,
yeah,
right?
I mean, just nothing. And then
Yeah.
Jack Black was like a guy who liked weed and he was a white guy with dreads or so. Like, it was just like, what on the planet is like going on? And then there was a movie that came out after that had nothing to do. It was like basically the equivalent of like Police Academy Moscow. So
Right.
it's called I Will Always Know What You Did Last Summer, and it's unwatchable,
Mm.
unwatchable. So stay away from
Yeah.
those movies. I mean,
That
what
was.
if anything out of the four, the first one is the one that's still somewhat passable if you
Mhm.
want something like cohesive and well done.
It's a cute, like gateway teen horror kind of. I could
Yeah,
see, a guy and a girl, a couple of teenagers going to see that on a date,
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of
You
a
you could
horror.
suggest it to like a normie, like my
Yes.
niece, who's like a normie, like 18-year-old and who doesn't really probably like shit like that.
Yeah.
She'd be like, "Oh, I closed
Well,
my
for
eyes through the
people
whole
like
thing."
us, you can do anything you want, basically. If you just kill everybody really, like, creatively and interesting, like, we'll ride with anything, any other shit you're doing. You just got to deliver that, you know?
That's really what it comes down to. Like, if you're going to basically give me like a generic cast with like, like the check the boxes as far as like what they do, like you
Mhm.
better fucking like make me go, ooh,
Yeah.
that was
These people need
brutal.
to be devastated,
That was,
you know?
yeah, that was
I will look
brutal.
through all plot holes. I won't care about, like, I don't care.
I'm telling you, the PG, like it felt like a PG-13 kills. Like it was
If
just kind of,
anything, like, if you give me any kind of a story, I'm just like, oh, this is an added bonus.
yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, honestly, like look at
Yeah.
Terrifier. Like
Yeah.
like imagine Terrifier, the first movie, had like awful kills. It would just be like, all right, like I guess this was
Yeah.
okay.
You guys made a movie.
You guys made a movie, yeah, for sure. So, you
Yeah, but
gotta,
real quick, well, I
yeah,
mean,
go.
we were talking about whatever. Real, I want to know how Nine Inch Nails was.
So Nine Inch Nails was fucking
This
fantastic.
is Barclays.
Barclays. We went
Okay.
the first night out of two. It's always a big deal when he comes back, right? So we have really good seats. Sit down. We're like in the section right next to general admission.
Oh
So we don't
shit.
have to be fucking standing on our feet the whole time, but we're kind of like right there, we're right there. The production was so fucking cool. It felt like I was like in some like shitty like caffeine, like that nightclub out in somewhere in like
Oh, I know it.
yeah, like it just like yo, when I tell you,
I was there 3 days in a row once.
bro,
I
then
lived there. 72
everyone,
hour party.
I'm telling you, everyone there just migrated to Barclays because every like just like these people have not seen sunlight probably since '94, and it was great.
It's more of like voodoo night.
Yeah, like that, like Voodoo Night for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's the stage, and then there's a thing in the middle that you don't know what it is, and then they raise the curtains, and Trent is in the middle of the audience playing piano like this mini stage.
Hmm.
Okay, that's cool. And then there's like two other guys from like the opening band that assist him on like the more industrial, like dancey type shit, the things that don't
Right.
really need the band.
Who was the
So,
opening band? Anyone I would know?
black, blue, fucking like
Black Light
Nine Inch
Smoke?
Nails opening band, Boys Noise.
Oh, no, no.
How about this? Ready? German electronic
Is
DJ
the
and
noise
producer.
spelled with a Z at the end?
Yeah,
It is?
yeah.
I'm on fire today.
Yeah. But look at a German electronic DJ and producer. I mean, like, what, how,
That narrows it down.
know.
It's like Nitzareb, but new. Okay.
So, yeah, so they kill it. They do like the first four songs there. And then all of a sudden, Trent gets up and starts walking through the crowd to walk
Hmm.
to the stage. Then he walks on the stage, and then you fucking hear the drums and you see Josh Freese. And it's like, the production is even cooler because they have a camera guy following them. So everything he films live gets put on that screen
Oh,
so
nice.
everyone sees. So like basically he's just following all the members. Then they go into Wish, you know, and it's just like holy shit. Then March of the Pigs. Then he does like a bunch of songs there, and then he walks back to the middle stage, and then they
Uh,
do like more like Piggy and all that other
would they
shit.
open with? They
They
open with? Oh, go ahead.
the band or
Yeah.
like yeah. So with the band, they did Wish into March of the Pigs.
Wish was the first song.
With the band. Like him by
Gotcha,
himself,
gotcha.
I forget what it was. It was like I'd have to look because it was like a
Okay.
piano version of a song.
I see.
So yeah, the first three immediately was Wish, March of the Pigs, and Reptile.
Whew.
Yeah, scorching.
Oh.
And it was just fucking fantastic. And there was like I had these two seats, right? Like so we were like almost at the end, and the two seats were open. I was like, holy shit. I was like, maybe nobody bought them. Maybe nobody
Hmm.
bought them.
Yeah.
Right? And these like two people showed up that looked like Portlandia, like when they were dressed up completely. They sat next to us for like maybe a song. And then this other
Wow.
couple shows up, and I guess they were sitting in their seats, and it was just like, man, when I tell you this fucking older lady, she might have been like, in her maybe early 50s, just fucking like sat like look like she didn't want to be there, sits down at the end, just doesn't even look, just sits down, starts going on her phone. The guy next to her looks like just like I don't know if he was from Selden, but he definitely was from Selden. He had this like little gold chain. He had a fucking Nine Inch Nails t-shirt on, of course. And then he starts filming everything like he's getting paid for it. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, this guy is so annoying because he's like he doesn't have the etiquette of like, yo, this is my space, this is your space. Like you're,
Yeah.
like you're kind of
Yeah,
like
it's an
touching,
unspoken contract
yeah,
we're
you're
in.
kind of
We
like touching me. And
Yeah.
then he's like filming everything, and it's so fucking annoying because he's trying to get angles. And I see him kind of like wobbling, and I'm like, oh, this dude's drunk. I'm like, okay.
Oh man.
And they seem to not be getting along. That's That's all I know. They seem to not be getting along. Somewhere along the way, they switched seats, and he like grabbed her. Maybe she wanted to switch seats or something. But
Yeah.
as Trent was like singing, she was giving him the finger. So I think she was like trying to antagonize her date or whoever the fuck he was. And then he like fucking like switched seats with her. I didn't see it, but Karen's like, yeah, I feel like he just like threw her into the other seat. And then he starts singing Head Like a Hole. And it's the only song he's singing. And it's like their second to last song. And he's like, I'd rather die than give you control. And he starts turning around, looking at the girl and punching his chest. And I'm just like, okay,
That's awesome. You got an extra
whatever,
show.
whatever. Right. And then they go to Hurt. It's the last song, and it's very quiet. And you
You
saw the
made
video
up.
I posted, right? You see
I
the
didn't.
video?
No,
Oh, I
no.
gotta send it to you
Okay.
because we're basically listening to them play Hurt, and
Yeah.
it's very quiet. And he gets through the first chorus, and everyone starts clapping. And
Uh,
in that video, you just hear, "Boo! This song fucking sucks." And we are just like, "What the fuck? Who said that?" And it was the girl next to us. And then Karen's like, I got that on video, and we were just dying laughing. And I
uh,
posted it, and I was like, this is hilarious because like she just gave us like the soundbite. She was just like very. They were not having a good date. Karen looked over at her
uh,
phone, and she's like, her phone said she was texting a friend of hers, and it was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta take the train with him. And all this other shit. And I'm thinking like they're probably gonna be like a Dateline episode in like 2 years or something.
that's like a shitty $400 date, probably by the
Yeah,
time it's all said and done.
yeah. Like whatever it was just not working. She was just like they probably fought on the way there, and then she probably had to sit there and accompany this guy in a Nine Inch Nails t-shirt to like
Yeah,
fucking
all the
out.
way back to Long Island. They
Yeah,
probably made up that night.
yeah.
They'll probably be fighting again right now. I know the type.
But it
Well,
was entertaining. It was great.
how long did
And
they play?
they played maybe like an hour and 40 minutes,
All right, that's nice.
like pretty fucking
Band
heavy
sounded
set.
tight.
Yo, everyone sounded crazy. Like it was just
Glad
like,
Josh Freese got another gig. I was worried that guy wasn't going to land on his feet
you know
after the
what? He
foos.
definitely
That
landed
kid's
on
going to
his
do
feet.
all right.
Yeah. Kid's got a bright future.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
that's awesome.
so yeah, Nine Inch Nails, a lot of fun.
Yeah. So what do you would you like to attempt that game?
Let's do it. So on the internet, we like this video format,
We
right?
stole
Where
this bit. I hope I do it as well.
I feel like everyone stole the bit because I got one for you after. Yeah, you just basically like you'll see. You'll know the bit.
All
So
right.
let's
I think
let's
I'll
do
do
Nine
it
Inch Nails
right.
songs. Let's do it.
All right. So I just wrote out 27 songs. I'm just going to randomly fire them off to you,
Yep.
keeping the winner each time and adding a new one, correct?
Yep.
All right. So I went off the classics and I went down their Spotify top 10 because they might, I don't know how you are with newer Nine Inch Nails, but we'll see, I guess. Um, so let's go The Hand That Feeds and Heresy.
Ooh, that's tough. Heresy.
All right. Heresy and Down in It.
Ooh, heresy.
Heresy and Discipline.
Heresy.
Heresy, and that's what I get.
Heresy.
Ooh, it's on a run. Heresy and Last.
Last.
Last and Ring Finger.
Mm. uh, fuck. Ring finger.
So many good songs these guys had. Ring Finger and Every Day is Exactly the Same.
Oh. Uh, wow. Uh, every day is exactly the same.
Right. Every Day is Exactly the Same and Terrible Lie.
Terrible lie.
Terrible Lie and Hurt.
Terrible lie.
Terrible Lie and As Alive as You Need Me to Be.
Terrible lie. Although that's a good new
Terrible,
song.
it is. Terrible Lie and Sin.
Sin.
All right. Sin and Piggy.
Sin.
Sin and Closer.
Sin.
Sin and March of the Pigs.
Hmm. Sin.
Sin and Give Up.
Ooh. Oh.
Those are bangers.
Sin.
Sin and Ruiner.
Sin.
Sin and Something I Can Never Have.
Wow. Something I can never have.
Such a good song. Something I Can Never Have and Wish.
Wish.
Wish and Sanctified.
Wish.
Wish and Kinda I Want To.
Wish.
Wish and Happiness and Slavery.
Close, but wish.
Wish and Mr. Self Destruct.
Wish.
Wish and Only.
Wish.
Wish, last one. Wish and Head Like a Hole.
You know, Head Like a Hole is just unbelievable. Watching them do that live again, it's the perfect song. It's so fucking good. To think that song
Mm.
came out in 1989. Those are
Wow.
the two best songs. So I guess it works out the way it's supposed to in my head. But
Mhm.
yeah, Head Like a Hole is just an unbelievable song.
It's amazing. When you talk about like albums that I remember everybody had and you're licensed to ill or something like that, stuff that everybody liked, no matter what
Tribe.
clique, whatever the fuck you were in,
Yeah.
everybody had that first Nine Inch Nail record. Everybody.
Yeah. Tribe, Beastie Boys, Nine Inch Nails, certain things for sure.
Yeah,
Uh,
universal.
let's see. Before I do yours, let's do like I wanted to talk about some really good albums that came out. Um, Let me look for my goddamn list here. There you go. I really wanted to mention the Deftones album.
Hmm.
Um, I'm still trying to get into it, right?
Hmm.
Private Music, produced by Nick Raskulinecz, who did Diamond Eyes and Koi no Yokin, who those two albums I really love.
Great.
Everyone seems to be getting a boner for this album. At the moment, I think there's like four songs that I really like, so I'm gonna keep trying. I think the new Evidence record is really good. Unlearning Volume 2. Just Evidence is so interesting because it's such a vibe, the stuff he does, right? And
Hmm.
his rhymes are just, it's nothing really complex, but it's just great fucking music if you just want to hang out. I love the new Homefront song. I don't know if you heard it yet.
No, I got a lot of catching up to with
Okay.
music to do. Yeah,
Light Sleeper is the name of the song. It just sounds like The Cure with distortion. You'll
nice.
really like it.
Okay.
The new Soul Blind, the two songs that they have out are, I think they went full blast Alice in Chains on this, and I'm very excited for the rest of the record. Um, what else came out here? And I really, really love the OT, the Real and 38 Special full album. There's just something about OT's rhyme style. It's just so urgent. It's so abrasive. It's so, I don't know, like I love it. It's complete drug rap, but it just seems very genuine and he's killing it right now. I love the Benny album. I tried getting into the West Side album, which I haven't yet. It's just not hitting me. I feel
Me
like
neither.
I feel like when I hear that West Side album, I feel like he probably went in and was like he just like said shit for like a bunch of songs and he was like, that's good enough. Like it didn't really feel like very well thought out. The Benny the Butcher album is fucking awesome. It's fucking fantastic. Like he really went in and did his thing on that. Um, I'm still kind of embracing the new Ghostface album, Supreme Clientele, too.
You got to listen to that some more.
I don't love a lot of it, but there's like five songs on there that I think are really good.
It's kind of
Anything
like what I in this like era, I get that a lot. With where there's a record comes out and I'm like, four of these I really like and then the rest I'm like, I don't know. Like as
unfortunately, yeah,
far as like powerhouse albums per se, like knocking it out the box. There's a couple I really like. I like the new Rakim, Joey Badass. I got to listen to a little more.
me
I
too,
don't know
me
what
too.
your thoughts were on that,
Me
but
too. I just, yeah, same.
I love the new Paz this year. Um, the Stu Bangers record, with Horror City, The Phantom of the Opera. You check that shit?
No.
Fucking banger. I mean, Stu's always crushing it. It's killer. Uh, Lord Sco, I love what he's been doing this year. Um, Dead Perry's another one. I like the new app, but I still got to sit with a lot of these. I have them in a playlist every now and popping them in,
Sit,
and
yeah, yeah. I gotta sit. There's a band called Liquid Mike that I really like from Michigan. Very Weezer, very Weezer. Just
Mhm.
like really cool, like quick power pop songs. There's a lot of good stuff on the Sonny Jim and Homeboy Sandman album. Wednesday, their new album's about to drop, but they have four singles out, and Wednesday is an interesting band. It's like this like indie rock noise band mixed in with like alt country, which is like really interesting. The new Beth's album for people that like the Beths. And I think that's it. Oh, an album that I thought that kind of blew me away. I'll leave it with this. The new High and Mighty album. They released, an album for the first time in like 15 years,
Yeah, yeah.
and the beats are so fucking good on it. It just sounds like they didn't miss a step for sure. As time goes on, as we get closer, I know we'll kind of like really dig into like these music choices. Superchunk also that put out a
Mhm.
fantastic new album. But yeah, so I wanted to kind of just throw a little light on things that I've been listening to a lot lately. Let's do. I'm gonna do one for you.
Okay.
It's gonna be movies of 1985 because we're at the 40-year
Mm.
mark. We're
All
at the
right.
40-year mark.
Wow.
All right.
I'm ready.
All right. So Back to the Future or Day of the Dead?
Man, Day of the Dead.
Okay. Day of the Dead or Teen Wolf?
Day of the Dead.
Okay. Day of the Dead or Fletch?
Oh man, what a year.
I know you have no idea.
Fucking hey. I'm going Day of the Dead still. Maybe horror's on the brain right now, but I
Yeah.
love Day of the Dead. Go ahead.
Okay. Day of the Dead or Revenge of the Living Dead? I've Return of the Living Dead.
Ah, oh man, that's
Brutal.
fucking hard.
Brutal.
I'm gonna go Return of the Living Dead. So much fun.
You have to. It's just
Yeah.
there's no there's no downtime.
Two
Re-
two totally opposite zombie movies, both amazing.
yeah.
One is lighthearted fun, one is very depressing.
Return of the Living Dead or Rocky 4?
Ooh. Rocky 4 is gonna be showing in theaters this year. They're doing special screenings anniversary. Return of the Living Dead.
I heard Putin's coming after that. Return of the Living Dead or Commando?
Oh man. Return of the
85,
Living Dead.
85 is ridiculous.
85 is fucking right now.
Return of the Living Dead or Fright Night?
Fuck. I've been on the hunt for a Fright Night 4K. You know how much they're out of print? You can only get them in Steelbook. People are selling them for $110 on fucking eBay. I got to draw the line somewhere. Um, ooh, man. I'm gonna say Fright Night
Okay.
by a hair.
Fright Night or Witness?
Right now.
Fright Night or Invasion USA?
Oh, Fright Night is a better film, but Invasion USA is great.
Fright Night or Weird Science?
Oh, Weird Science. I love
Okay.
that movie.
Weird
And my
Science
girlfriend's in it.
or Better Off Dead?
Oh man, Better Off Dead. It's just so
Yeah.
unique.
Weird. I mean, 85 is nuts.
Crazy.
Better Off Dead or Real Genius?
Oh, I just watched that the other day again too. Better Off Dead. Love Real Genius. So
Okay. Better Off Dead or Breakfast Club?
Better Off Dead.
Better Off Dead or The Legend of Billie Jean?
Better Off Dead. But that's great too.
Better Off Dead
Fair
or
is fair.
Rocky Dennis?
Better Off Dead.
Better Off Dead or Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
Ooh. Damn, man. Better Off Dead.
All right. Better Off Dead or Reanimator?
Reanimator.
Reanimator or the last one, The Last Dragon?
Reanimator.
All right. So Reanimator. That's it.
Shout out to Yuzna.
Oh, shit. Wait, that's not the last one. My bad.
Cool. All right.
My fucking phone. Reanimator or Goonies?
Reanimator.
Okay. You
Awesome.
have you have no heart. I dare you.
I knocked Back to the Future off right in the first one, bro.
Yeah, you did. You're right. You're just like
Heartless.
out of here.
Let me tell you though, I don't think you named a bad film. Fucking
Unbelievable.
all bangers.
I could have put it.
I would rewatch any of those.
I could have put in another 15.
Yeah.
So
What a
that's a
year.
fun game. Shout out to the internet for giving us.
Yeah, we might have to keep stealing that. Make
Oh,
it our feature.
we're gonna keep stealing it for sure. So anything else did we want to touch on, or we're good?
I think we said it all.
We've said it all. We've said it all. Speaking
Yeah,
of saying it all.
we we'll start brainstorm and get some fun horror topics or something. I think we deep dived the big four. I think we've done all of them.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
could watch the Hellraiser franchise and see when we all tap out, how far we can make it, or Amityville Horror.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's
That's just not going to be fun though. So it's got to be fun.
we got yeah, we'll pick some good topics for that. So
Yeah, man.
all right.
Peace.